Hey everybody, this is The Great Escape and welcome to another episode of our Let's Play. I know it's been a long time since we did the world tour on our world, but there has been some news recently that came out from Mojang that perhaps we might be close to the release of Update Aquatic on the consoles because we have been waiting for it. But the latest from Mojang when they were doing a Twitch stream of the new Super Cute Pack revealed that perhaps we might just be a couple weeks away from Update Aquatic. So I thought, with that in mind, that there were some things that I wanted to finish up and clean up in this world before we abandon it for a new Update Aquatic world. And here we are in our storage system, which you saw in the last Let's Play. The only change here is that I have since then built a slime farm, and it's a super basic slime farm, but I think in like 2 days it already got this, and I have no, I guess the slimes are just constantly loaded. I need fireworks, and I guess I'll take off this direction. Nope. Alright, so we're swinging around my nephew's little house, and down here you can see this area here has recently been dug out, and that is the location of our slime farm, and it produces way more. It's a double farm, but I actually have only one collection area here, so I think the iron golem distance is, I think, 30 blocks or so. So the slime from here over will be attracted to the iron golem, but the ones that spawn over here just kind of hop around until they make it into this place. Eventually I was gonna put another collection area here, but it's producing way more slime than I need. As you can see, this slime's hopping in, and so this is a brand new addition. Oh goodness. But you see, it just it spawns so many slime. I don't know why it spawns so many slime. Let's go off and I'll show you what we're going to do. So a couple things I wanted to do in the last couple weeks of this server, or this world, is make sure that I have everything complete that I wanted to complete around the base, and make sure everything's cleaned up. I think when I first did the video, the walls were kind of standard, basic. You know, it's still just a stone wall. Like I would definitely want to finish this dam over here, build that second tower. But as you can see, this will look a little bit different if you looked at the last live feed. As you can see, this wall here looks very different than this wall over here. So I have started doing some work renovating the interior here. I did want to finish this up before I move on to another world. As you can see, I've kind of got this, and this is like, if you want to see growth, I guess, in 2 years of playing Minecraft, this was the wall I built when I first started this world about 2 years ago, and this is now. So I'm pretty proud of it, or impressive. But I thought what I could do with this Let's Play, and it's not going to be super long today because I just kind of want to show you the process of redesigning or developing a wall like this, that I would go through and start work on the other side of the wall. And I've got all my materials here that I might need, except I might need some more spruce. So we just finished up, I think that, oh goodness, ooh. We just finished up getting the 4th tree, I think, over here on our large-scale industrial spruce farm. And I think I'm just gonna drop off the last few items in here, make sure I picked up everything. There we go, there's our bone meal, and okay. And so from that we got, I guess we only did maybe 3 trees. We got 4 stacks, 4 1/4 stacks of spruce, which should be enough, hopefully, for all of the sprucey items that we need. Because the template that I'm going with in this space is spruce and various stone bricks and things like that. I did not necessarily learn how to build in Minecraft on my own. I was fortunate enough to discover a few amazing YouTubers like Grian and especially Good Times with Scar, who have really inspired me and shown me a lot of tips and tricks through their videos on how to improve my own builds. And there are places where I would like to even improve this more, but I just didn't have space within the current design of the base to make that happen. But thank you to those two YouTubers. They have absolutely been an inspiration. So let's go ahead and I'm going to show you kind of the general plan. So the second tower is going up there, and as you can see, I already have the base in place for the second tower, as well as it usually has, apparently it's also a pig farm, apparently. I think they just spawn right here. I guess they can spawn on snow as well, but then they get trapped in there and they can't move, so they don't despawn. So it's also a little pig farm. But the second tower will go here, and as you can see on this side, from this wood plank here, the second tower is it's wood plank, then 1, 2, and then another wood plank is here. So there we go. So that is the kind of the space of the tower, and I need to add a base on this portion. Do I have any gravel on me? I'm gonna go ahead and take care of that. So that space right there, so that will kind of let me know where the sections of this design kind of start. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab, what I need is a bunch of stone slabs. I think there. All right. And then that is our first block. So from there up, I need to replace all of that with stone slabs. All right, so now I've got the stone slabs going all the way up, and if I check it, that aligns with that set of stone slabs there. I have to double check the height, because I'm pretty sure that this is right, so that this would be the top block right there. I always love trying to like measure by eyesight. Yeah, okay. So this would be the top. So from here, I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If I look up, that should line up with another set of stone slabs right there. There we go. So if I dig down here, this is going to get replaced with stone slabs. And then also the set of blocks right next to it is stone slabs as well, because this is the start of the next section of the, there we go, of our thing. Again, each section is 7 blocks wide, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there we've got all of our stone slabs in, and just barely had enough to complete that wall. So I'm gonna have to make some more, because obviously you can see that the top little bit there has a line of stone slabs that goes across. I did want to double check the height over here to make sure I had counted correctly. Because I want to put in those chiseled stone bricks. So I think I need one more block at the top. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yes, I need one more block up here at the top. So I'm going to go ahead and start that process here. So what that'll mean is I'll have 2 stone slabs here, and let me go ahead and grab those chiseled brick. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in, and I'm not going to be able to put all of the slabs in at this point, but I should be able to get the first few sections up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom, 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 boom. And then, all right, so there's a couple ways you can kind of go about this process. You could do all of the middle walls first, or you could kind of do it like layer by layer. So what I am going to come in here and do is the whole bottom going all the way across, and so I'm going to need some stone brick stairs for that. I will also need some more slabs. Let me go ahead and quickly go down to the storage system and make sure we have a bunch of stone and make those slabs. I'm really looking forward to the update Aquatic so I can build in a different style. This has been kind of a weird mix of like some like modern like technical elements, like the house is a little modern although it's made out of wood. You know, the giant hourglass, the rail systems, the Stargate over there, and things like that. So it's been like this weird mix of like modern but also very medieval. So I'm kind of excited about building in maybe a different style for the next season. Maybe, you know, like Atlantis or you know, pirates or something like along those lines. So it'll be very interesting to try out some new things. All right, so the first thing I need to do is put a line of blocks here that I don't mind wasting, because you're not going to see these blocks. And I'm only going to take this to here for now, because I still have to figure out what I'm going to do. Obviously, part of this farm is going to have to go, but I'm going to have to rewire this here, which is my flushing mechanism for my wheat. I might also have to move the dropper. The dropper is right in front of that, so I might be able to just not build that. I don't have to see how it looks. So I'm only going to take this down to here, but right in front of that I'm going to put a set of stairs going like this. Alright, yeah, that's right. Alright, so that goes there, and then on top of that is a row of bricks, so or not slabs. So I've got a row of 5 slabs, and then from there I've got a thing like this, and I believe, is it 1 or 2? I think it's 2. Yep, so it's 2 blocks above like that. Although that looks too tall now. Let me double check this over here just to make sure. So that's right. All right, good. So that goes there, like I'm just stuck in a bush. This is not. I'm not good at Minecraft today. And then we'll go from there. And so now that I've got this, I'm going to go ahead and eat something. Convert some of these spruce logs. So then the last little piece of spruce that goes here for at the bottom, aside from some fence posts, is here we have a stair, planks, stair, and then same thing here. So let me go ahead and get rid of, oh, I'm going to replace that. I don't have any on me. Okay, so planks, that's going to get covered up anyway. So stairs and stairs. All right, so I've got down through all there, and now as you can see, like this area is cutting in on this side. But this is the furthest out that this wall area gets. So I think I'm going to do is kind of just terraform this back 1 block, so I've got that there. But this design has made things a little more cramped on that side of the house, and same thing on this side over here. And I'm just going to pop into sleep really quickly to kill the rain and also the darkness. The next step would be to put the fences in here. Now, I use the fences as a way to gauge, because if you look, so this kind of is the really basic outline, but if you look on this side, you'll notice that in those stone slabs there is a little cutout with some stairs in there. So I'm going to put 2. I'm going to go ahead and put 2 of these down, and then that'll help me when I'm building the walls up to know where those cutouts go in. So this is where we're at. So if you remember, we started out with kind of just like a basic stone wall, and we're already adding different levels of design here. So the next step I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to actually put in the top. Oh, look at that. Pro. Oh, and I can go ahead and finish this while I'm up here. Now that I have these stone slabs. every time a creeper falls on there, it sounds like, you know, like a creeper dropping behind you in a cave, and my heart stops just briefly as I think that, you know, a creeper's going to come in and blow all this up. Let's go ahead and put in this piece right here. Okay. All right, so I finished the top. I also added in the walkway here, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, there's a walkway here as well, but it's hidden mostly from view, so I'm going to ignore that for right now. And then the next thing I'm going to add just out to the front, since I'm up here already, is I'm going to go ahead and put the first part of the stair crenellation on the wall, and then the upper portion of the wall will be almost completed. I don't think I have enough of the stone brick stairs right now to finish the crenellation, so I might have to come back up and do the top part, but that's not too complicated. Alright, so I finished putting in the thing and up at the top, and then I also added in just like the first series of the crenellation up at the top. I'm going to put some light up here so I don't get any weird spawns. And for some reason this looks off, but I think it's because this is supposed to be one block up and then this is supposed to be, but that's fine. Oh god. Oh, potatoes. Alright, so, oh, dirt block. But I'm going to be up there in just a minute to finish up those crenels anyway. But this is what it's looking like now. And if I come down here, you can see the top portion is complete up there, minus the stones, the spruce wood, and the rest of the fence gates. And I think I can go ahead and drop the spruce wood in here, like so. I'm gonna need one block of support, maybe. Yeah, there we go. So 2 blocks down like that, and then there are blocks out to the side for that, but they will do that, and I'm gonna leave those open for right now because those are where my cutouts go. Alright, so I got all those basic parts in there, and the last little step at the bottom, which I apparently started and then just completely forgot to finish, is to put in our stone slabs like this along the bottom here. That is the bottom section completed, and also the top on these first 4 sections of the thing. And I think what I completely missed putting in the thing. Oh well, that's fine. So what I'll do is I'll start I think on this one. Yes, and just kind of complete this one, complete all the way up on camera so you can see what that looks like, and then I'll kind of do some of the other ones as we go. Don't think that this project will be necessarily completed today, but I just wanted to kind of go through at least one full section of this design so you can see how I'm wrapping up some of the final design elements of this world before we move on into an aquatic world. So let me go ahead and grab the supplies that I need for that. These are the tools that we're going to be using, and I'll go ahead and for this I'm going to use my Silk Touch. And what we do here is we're just going to take out this wall, and I like to kind of work in sections because I don't want to do one layer at a time, because if you do it kind of like a printer, just one layer at a time, you might miss something. And the way you want to kind of view these types of texturizations of a space is you kind of like think of them as like veins. So there's like a vein of mossy brick that runs through. So this whole wall at one point in time was just stone brick, but over time it's slowly been kind of broken down and patched up in certain places. So you want to think about them like veins. So if I just pop some stone brick into, you know, this area here, like that. Right, so these are kind of like veins of stone bricks. This is the original wall as it existed when it was built. But, you know, then over time we had some plant life creep in, and that's going to start causing some problems, which leads to some cracking in our wall design, like that. And that cracking over time might lead to, you know, even a further breakdown of the wall, which, you know, a good mason might come in and patch. So you kind of end up with something like this. So if I want to, let's go ahead and put some more cracks there, and then maybe mossy here and there. And then step back and kind of look at it to make sure you're not like overloading. So what I'm kind of seeing here, I've got a lot of the moss on this side of the design. So up in the top section, I'm going to make sure I balance that out and put some of the moss on this side. And then a lot of the cracked is here, and it's a lot in a line there. So I'm going to try to balance that out as I go up as well. But this would be a good place to drop, let's say, a gravel here. Really like the gravel texture in this. Yeah. There we go. And then I'm just gonna kind of use the cobblestone here to come up. And I'll take out the top part of the wall. And let's get some more. Okay, so I've got stone bricks there, so let's put them going like this, and then maybe here and there, and then here. Okay, and then I wanted to balance out some of that moss, so let's put the mossy bricks going like that, with some cracked stone bricks on this side, and maybe here, and then let's go with stone, and then gravel, and then let's do a little patch job, and then maybe crack stone brick there, and patch and cobblestone. Alright, so again, just kind of the way it feels, and you can always go back in and adjust and fix if you feel like you've kind of overdone something. So like I'm looking at it right now and I see these two polished andesites line up, and I don't really like them to line up like that, so I'm going to come up here and fix that really quick. And then I'm also going to finish off right here. Let's put that polished andesite right here, which puts a andesite right there. Okay, and then while I'm up here, I'm going to go ahead and finish off this part, which is like that, and this like this. All right, so let's see what that looks like from the bottom. It's a little bit in a line there, but overall I really like that. And the way I like designing like this is that each and every single one of these walls is going to be completely different. So even if one has like a kind of weird pattern forming, although it's not really a pattern, but that's fine, then the other ones will take away from that, and so it really adds to it. All right, so the last thing I'm going to do, this one gets a torch, so I'm going to grab the materials for that. I'm also going to get some more stone brick stairs so I can finish out the little cutouts here, so I'll be right back with that. Alright, so to do our stone brick cutouts, let me come up here, and right here, these two spots right, oh goodness, these two spots right there and right there get cutouts. And let me just double check to make sure. Yep, 2 blocks above the spruce wood. Alright, good, perfect. Alright, so these stone cutouts, just involves stairs, and you hang the stairs this way and this way, and then you just need to pop up here and put the stair this way and this way. Now, as you can see through the back of the wall, so there's little light creeping in, and you can actually leave that if you want. It's not like, it wouldn't be the end of the world to have like little holes like that in it. Actually kind of cool. But since I plan at some point to put another side to the wall, I'm gonna go ahead and put some stone slabs here. So see, it looks kind of like that, which I really like. So let me do the one on the other side. But the next step is a torch. And where I do that, so I come up here. Oh, was one in. There we go. And if you can see on the other side, the torch comes all the way up to the top of the crenellation. So it comes up in the middle right here, all the way up. So if I grab my iron bars and place iron bar there, and then not there. That actually might have been right there, there, and there. Put on the side like that. So that's what holds it up, and I might be 1 block high, but actually it doesn't look it. Let's. Is that even across? Yep. All right. Cool. So yeah. So it comes there, and then it goes down. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think 5 blocks. I miscalculated and measured this multiple times, but that goes 1, 2. Let me pop over here. 3, 4, and 5. I think that's 1 block too low, but let me go ahead and put the nether rack on there just in case that I did it right. Each one of those I had to like remeasure like 5 times. So if this one is right the first time, I will be amazed. I think it's right. I think I did it. I think I did it on the first one. That's good. All right, so like, yeah, because when I first hung this one, it was like up here, and then I was like, oh, those aren't right. And then this one was like down here. I don't know. But yeah, okay, so that's right. All right, so the next step is to come in here and pillar up a little bit more. I should be pillaring with dirt because I'm using up all my durability on my pickaxe, but whatever. All right, so I'm gonna put trapdoors on all sides of this. There we go. So now I've encased it in a nice little thing, and the last little step that we need to do to turn this into an actual like brazier, or what is it? Not a brazier. I don't know. Cut that, and it looks like it's just dangling there, but when you light the fire, you can't see that that's missing for the most part, so it looks like it's going down in there, which is awesome. And then we'll take out our scaffolding blocks here and apparently fall to our deaths. And then this block right here gets taken out and gets a fire in it, and that actually happens on all parts, so you get that lighting across the whole thing. But there you go. So that is, I lied to you. All right, so that's the completed design, except for the wood scaffolding on the sides. So you come out 2 like that, and then same thing here. And then this goes down, I think 3. This one comes, then you can add like a little extra here. It just kind of like having the asymmetrical, and you do the exact same thing there. and I got an extra one. There we go. So that kind of creates a cool little scaffolding thing that looks there, and there we go. So that is one completed section of the wall, and again, like, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more sections to do to have that part done, and then I've got to figure out what to do with the elevator over there. Anyway, this has been the Great Escape, and thanks for joining me on this kind of like let's play renovation tour as I kind of do the last couple weeks of saying goodbye to my very first Minecraft world in preparation for starting a new one when the Life Aquatic hits the PlayStation 4. So if you liked this video, please drop a like, maybe subscribe for more content, and please, if you have any ideas for things I can build to celebrate the end of this world, drop a comment down in the description. And thanks so much for joining me. This has been The Great Escape, and I will see you next time.